Hey guys, it's the new builder here, back on another video, and today we're going to be reviewing LEGO Star Wars set 75299 Trouble on Tatooine. It includes 276 pieces. It has 3 minifigures, the Child, the Mandalorian, and a Tusken Raider. But yeah, that's about it for today's set, and let's begin. So before we open up this set, I did want to show off the box art because I think it's pretty cool with what they did here. They did show off this like Tatooine type vibe with the little Tusken Raider hut and the weapon that you see in Chapter 9 of the second season of The Mandalorian. And this set is just absolutely great. The minifigure selection in this is just perfect. The only issue that I noticed in the front of the box, which isn't really much of an issue, but it's just something that kind of bothers me, and it's the fact that the Mandalorian over here doesn't have his Beskar armor, which just doesn't go with the consistency that is in this set. But I understand, it's not a big deal, but it's just something that I realized. Again, the back, again, it gives you a better look at everything. These things open up and close to, like, represent the hut. And you could put Baby Yoda or Grogu on the actual speeder on the side. And in the back, you could fire off a missile. I don't remember what those things are called, but it looks pretty cool. And yeah, this set is pretty good for what it is, and it retailed for $30. So yeah, let's open it up. Now, this is another thing that I don't really like about the set. Again, I sound like I'm complaining too much, but you know, I don't really like that it has punch tabs because I don't know. I feel like a $30 set shouldn't be having punch tabs at all, or any set above $20 should not have a punch tab. And that's what absolutely sucks. But, you know, I'm just going to open it up and let's see what's inside. You know, got to pour it all onto one side. And let's pop it open. This hurts my soul to open so much. I just ruined the punch tab somehow. But, yeah. All right. Oh, the thing fell off. All right. Anyways, let's just open this up. Hopefully I get another box eventually because this box got massacred. And, yeah. I got it open. Let's pour everything out. Whoa, those instructions are pretty huge. All right, let's get a better look at everything. In the set, it includes 3 bags. Bag number 1, bag number 2, and bag number 3, which I'll move out of the way. Again, I think 2 of the minifigures are inside the first bag, and the other one is in the third bag. But anyways, I did want to talk about this instruction manual because why is it so weirdly shaped? That's the only thing I don't really like about the new sets. They make these oddly shaped, and I haven't seen an instruction manual this thin and so tall. I don't get why they made it like this, but, you know, it's LEGO, so, you know, that's how it works. Let's look at the first few pages real quick. And, yeah, it seems that in bag number 1, we do get the Mandalorian, we get Grogu, and we do get the speeder. And on the side over here, we get the hut next, the Tusken Raider, and then the actual weapon itself. But, yeah, let's begin with the building process, and I'll be back when everything is complete. Now that the build is complete, I do want to say this set is absolutely amazing. I really had a good time building this. It didn't take a lot of time because most of the builds are repetitive, especially on the hut. But, it was definitely a fun build in general because, I don't know, this set is just really, really good. They did a really good job with the actual speeder parts. The speeder is built up of these Technic parts that are stuck over here, and this moves up and down, which kind of gives a better angle with these handle things, as well as the front, which could also bend forward and back, which I don't know why you would want that, but I mean, it's still pretty cool action to do. On the side, we do have a little bit of detail, which is really, really nice. For being such a small speeder, they did a good job with detail. And on the bottom, we have a couple of 1x2 translucent pieces. Even on the side, you could hold the weapons. Right here we have his rifle, and on the side we have the baby pouch with Grogu inside. And one crazy thing that I didn't even notice until I finished building this is that this is a really cool technique. All right, so basically, all right, I gotta figure out how to take this off, but yeah, so basically you take that piece off and you see how it's like one of those things where you put it on. And so you just put it on there, put this piece on top, and now it's sealed. Now it's sealed onto the thing, which is really nice. I didn't even notice that, but it's a pretty cool detail. And the front of the speeder looks, well, pretty nice. So I'm going to move on from the speeder, and let's look at the hut. Honestly, I think they did a really good job with the hut. The outside is pretty cool. It is all repetitive, which is why it looks so similar to each other. and just a couple of differences. The inside is where it's a little bit different because we have a little pot over here, a little plate back there, and the fire in the middle. This pole at the top looks pretty good. I didn't even realize it came with this, and you could make it look even nicer if you had extra pieces or something. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's not that big, but it does its job as a little hut. In the middle, we have the little fire pit where I have the Mandalorian right here. I must say this minifig is absolutely insane. The arm printing, the helmet, everything in this is just absolutely great. And yeah, it's much better than the other Mandalorian, the one that came in the AT-ST Raider and the Razor Crest. And trust me, I really love this one. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, they did a good job with the fireplace. It's a little bit bland, but that's about it for this part of the set. And let's move on to the final part, which is the actual blaster shooter thingy. I forget what they're called. But honestly, I think this one has to be my favorite build out of the three. Although it's such a random build, it's still pretty cool to see because, as you can tell at the back, he could hold it onto it. It's similar to the show where they pull this back and it shoots out. It doesn't have any function, but it still looks pretty nice in terms of detail. And over here we have these strands of like Lego pieces, the flexible pieces, which is pretty good for this specifically. You can move these around. It's really good. Its flexibility like levels are pretty good. And yeah, to separate these two things, you add this thing in the middle, which gives a good distance in between each other. And yeah, you just find the right position for whatever you want it to be. And yeah, there's a lot of these weird pieces that let them move around, which is good. And there's this one part that I really like about it, which is the bottom, because it's standing on 3 legs with this piece in the middle. So if it actually touches the floor, nothing happens. But yeah. That's about it for that. And final thing of this is that it does come with this shooter at the top, which is pretty cool because it comes with this metallic gray painted stud shooter thing. So I'm going to put it back inside, but it's really, really cool. It's a little bit different from the others, and it looks much, much nicer and more, it fits in more with the set. But yeah, that's about it for the build of the set. It's absolutely amazing. In my opinion, it's pretty good. But I want to show you guys one modification you guys can do to make this set a little bit better. Alright, now that we have the Mandalorian here, alright, so we find this Death Watch Mandalorian. We take him apart. We take his jetpack off. We throw the remaining parts out of there. And you take this off. That's another thing. He has a black head for some reason. Don't know why. And also, if you guys find one of these, you guys should definitely buy it. It got a little bit difficult to find. So, yeah. You should probably do that before it runs out of stock. But, meanwhile, let's put on the jetpack. In the scene, like in the episode, he still does have his jetpack on. So, it's pretty good that it comes in it. I have it. It's a little bit of a struggle because the jetpack shouldn't be on in the first place. But, as you can tell, the cloth has a little hole on the top, which is pretty good. Especially for the jetpack. You can put it right there. And boom. That's how you do it. Now he has a jetpack in the back. I mean, if you want it, you could put it on top of the cape. But I don't want to ruin the cape. So I put it under. And it still looks pretty good. Honestly, it's really nice like this. I mean, he has the jetpack vibe to him now. Which is pretty cool. And it makes him look much, much nicer. So you could hold the blaster or something. And yeah. The arm printing, again, is really, really cool. It's just absolutely great thing. The helmet is a little bit weird colored, but you know, they tried to make the helmet cool. Should have made it metallic gray like they did with the arm printing and every single piece on the minifig, but I mean, I guess they can't really do everything. It's fine though. But yeah, he looks pretty cool like this, and that's my last modification for the set, and let's wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new around here, please make sure to subscribe. Please make sure to leave a like on the video. And please make sure to comment down below your thoughts on this set. I mean, I definitely suggest you guys get this set before it goes out of stock and before it's ruined. But yeah, this is definitely a set that I might pick up 2 or 3 more just to have. And yeah, the Mandalorian fig, Grogu, and the Tusken Raider all fit in this set. And they all perfectly represent the first episode of Chapter 2 of The Mandalorian. But, yeah, that's about it for me today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. The New Builder, peace out. Bye. Keep building.